Shalom Uvracha. This is Rabbi Galandauer coming to you from sunny South Florida to share with you a D'var Torah for Parshas Yisro, which happens to be my bar mitzvah parsha. So the parsha opens up with the words Vayishma Yisro Kohen Midyan Chosein Moshe Eis Kol Asher Asa L'Kim LaMoshe L'Yisrael Lama. And Yisro heard everything that Hashem did to Moshe and for the Jewish people, and he was very much impressed and in awe of everything that he heard. Rashi comments right away and says, what specifically did Yisro hear that is going to make him come and join the Jewish people? And Rashi says two things. One is Kriyas Yamsuf, and the second thing is Milchemes Amalek. Now the Mefarshim wonder, we can understand Kriyas Yamsuf makes sense. It was a tremendous event that the whole world heard of and possibly even experienced, according to the Medrash, in terms of water splitting everywhere. And this is something that would have impressed Yisro very much. And so the question becomes, why didn't he come as soon as he heard about Kriyas Yamsuf? What did he have to wait on you? Furthermore, what was it about Milchemes Amalek that makes Yisro say, now I'm going to come? Milchemes Amalek, even though the Jewish people did ultimately win, but it came with a cost, it came with a price. As Rashi over there says, that the Jewish people were cooled off, so to speak, by Amalek. And even though ultimately they were victorious, but it wasn't exactly a high point for the Jewish people. And so why is it then that Yisro needs both of these things? He needs Kriyas Yamsuf, which apparently is not enough of a reason for him to come, followed by Milchemes Amalek, which triggers him to now say, okay, now I'm going to come. What exactly is going on over here? So my Rebbe Rav Katz said the following idea. He said, when people hear or see that a team is winning, they often jump on the bandwagon. Why? Because that team is winning. So all of a sudden, people who had nothing to do with that team, weren't necessarily even fans of the team, didn't know much about it, all of a sudden they're jumping on the bandwagon, and it's our team now, and they want to be a part of it. And what Yisro was concerned was he wanted to join the Jewish people. But if he would come immediately after Kriyas Yamsuf, so then the Jewish people will say, oh, sure, now you want to come after Kriyas Yamsuf. Where have you been up until this point? Where were you during the years of slavery? Now that we're victorious, now that Hashem took us out, now you're coming? He was concerned that some may have that reaction. And so what does he do? He waits for an opportunity where things are not as good for the Jewish people. And that opportunity is present when Milchemes Amalek happens. Because now, even though the Jewish people were victorious, but they did suffer some losses, some damage, and now they weren't as holy and special and untouchable as they were before. And so now things were a little bit on the negative side, a little bit on the low side. And so Yisro said, now is the perfect time to come because no one will question my motives. I'm not coming because I'm joining the winning team. I'm coming because I really want to be a part of the Jewish people. And I'm coming at a time when they had just suffered a little bit of a loss. And so my motivation will not be questioned, and I will ultimately be welcomed as a participant who really wants to join the Jewish people. And so the lesson for us, I think, is very, very clear. Whenever we want to do things, even when it's for the right motives and for the right reasons and the right ideas, we also have to understand what will be the reactions of others to what it is that we are doing. What type of a message are we sending to them when we make the decisions that we make? Are we showing them that we really and truly want to be a part of something and that's why we're doing it? Or can the impression possibly be, oh, now that things are great and fine, now I want to become a part and join whatever it is that you're doing? And so we have to be careful that the messages that we send people through our thoughts, through our deeds, and through our actions are always going to be consistent with the proper way of how things should be done and reflect the proper attitudes that we have. And God willing, when we do that, then not only will we be accepted by Hashem for what it is that we want to do, but it will also be accepted by others and welcomed by others as well. Have a wonderful Shabbos.